Hey guys, PrinceofMacedon here, and this is not live commentary. The video footage will be live, but the commentary is being recorded after the game was played. Reason being is I thought I was recording this live, but I had my microphone turned off. So I'm just gonna play the video footage, which is live, and then I'm gonna add the commentary now. So you can see it's a 6-player free-for-all, and my name in this battle was Decius. And there are other players: Solstice, Bonbonhunter, Nolonger, Thyki, and more Milan 7-7. And the map is the Nordic Woodlands map with a winter setting. I command the SELEUCIDS, and it's a last man standing, 10,000 denarii, and I believe CWB rules. So we are looking at my army, and I'm wedged between I believe the Armenians and the Macedonians. And I brought a more balanced army this time. My last few videos I've been using like really crappy armies, so I had to resort to a lot of deception and tricks to win those battles. But here I can just use some pretty straightforward tactics. But yeah, I'm the SELEUCIDS. I have 2 cataphracts, 2 companions, 3 silver shield pikes, and 2 archers. And you can see that I'm going to hide some units in those trees right there. And I'm going to deploy against Macedon. I just want to knock them out really quick. In a fight between the SELEUCIDS and the Macedonians, the SELEUCIDS have a huge edge due to their cav superiority with the cataphracts. And in low money, cav superiority and archer superiority is what wins. In this case, I have the edge in the horse department with the cataphracts. So Solstice will be commanding the Macedonians, and that's my first target. If need be, I could turn around and attack the Armenians. But there's a nice host of factions here. You got Macedonians, SCIPII Romans, BRUTII Romans, Germans, SELEUCIDS, and the Armenians. There's a close-up of my silver shield pikes. Yeah, I was really upset. I had some really good live commentary for this battle. And when I played the video, I was like, where's my commentary at? So, oh well. I guess here I can just focus more on the video. I don't have to worry about, talking while watching my troops and while looking out for enemy troops. Here I can just, be more chill. There's no pressure here, just hanging out. Oh yeah, I remember that it took a while for the other players to finish deploying. I think everyone's ready around, I don't know, 3 minutes and 40-ish seconds or so. That's me getting impatient. I said, are we ready? That's my indirect way of being impatient. And you can see Solstice says, I'm done, and then Milan's getting even more impatient. He says, start! So here we go. I see the Macedonians right in front of me. And just looking at that army, I could tell he was hiding a lot of troops. Look, he has levy pikes and archers. That is not enough for 10,000. So I knew he was hiding tons of troops. And let's go look at the next army. These are the SCIPII Romans. And look at this army. He's kicking it old school. He has a lot of Primarian troops. But then he also has some Praetorian cav in the back. So it's a mix of new and old school. Here we have the German army. It's marching through the forest. This is a pretty good looking army for 10,000. I mean, it's decent. It's definitely worthy of fighting that Primarian / other Roman army. This army is very Primarian. Look at that. Even the cav is Primarian. You got the Equites. And here's the Armenian army. He put a lot of upgrades, like fully upgraded cataphracts, fully upgraded Armenian legionnaires, and then he has some archers. But that's still good enough to fight a Primarian army. So here's me marching towards the Macedonians. We're gonna have a nice Good old-fashioned Diadochi conflict. So I'm gonna rush my archers up here to close the distance before those Cretans open up. And had his archers been in position, I would have been under fire already. But he's still moving them into position, not taking advantage of their awesome range. So my archers are firing. So already he lost the range edge that he had. And I know my pikes can take out his visible pikes quite easily. But I want to draw out whatever hidden units he has. So I'm just going to start the fight. And I had thoughts of moving my cab near those trees just to see what was up. But then, then I realized, hey, I can just start the fight with my pikes. And he's going to see that his pikes are no match for mine. And by seeing that, he's going to have to take out his hidden units. Otherwise, he can watch his pikemen just die without any kind of retribution. Oh, and this is me calling him out on his hidden units. I said, Solstice, you can bring out your hidden cav. And he's gonna play like he's ignorant. Or like he doesn't know. He's like, question mark, question mark? What does it mean? So here I'm just checking his money level, and you can see he spent most of his money. So look, I'm not even gonna try to maneuver into those trees, because I know my pikes can take out his pikes quite easily. Just playing it a little safe there. But yeah, here I'm gonna try to draw out his hidden troops a little bit quicker now. I'm gonna send my cab into those Cretans there, and that's when he takes out some of his hidden units. So in the back he has some hidden pikemen back there, but he didn't really upgrade his units. So here comes some phalanx pikes. Now I'm just gonna use my companions to stick and jab. And if you look at the mini-map, you can see that the BRUTII Primarian Romans are about to go up against the Armenians back there. And Germany, or Germania, is poised to take on the SCIPII Primarian army. So here I'm taking out more Cretans here. And those units back there, those are the units that I beat back at the beginning. I think they're levy pikes. The ones in those trees back there. So this guy's pretty much toast. And it's a real shame that this wasn't scored resolution, because I would have gotten so many points from this army. There, I made a little mistake there. I accidentally ran into the front of his pikes there. I was like, oops, oh well. And I don't remember if I show any of the battles, the other battles. I don't think I do. I think I show you like quick glimpses of it. But when I'm doing live commentary, I'm more focused on my battle and talking. And I don't feel like re-recording this. So for the most part, Macedon's already dead. It's just mopping up action. Well, that's a lie. Because, well, I already wrote what Macedon's army is. Like, I wrote his entire troop composition down, so you know he has a lot of hidden cav.
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed. Fear
But
makes a home in our enemy's
at this point,
hearts.
Macedon stays pretty silent. He's gonna bide his time before he launches his hidden units, with the rest of his hidden units. So here's the Armenian BRUTII fight here. I think that guy the Armenian player misused his cav, because fully upgraded cataphracts can rip apart any Primarian unit except for Triarii. And I don't think that guy had any Triarii. And here's the other fight. This is the Germania SCIPII battle. These guys are still just looking at each other. And because of those Praetorian cav back there, this guy does have a better looking army. But yeah, they're still kind of hesitant about engaging each other. Look how far up those archers or those velites are. I would have used Germania's cav to just strike them down. So anyway, after I destroyed the visible Macedonian troops, I kind of knew there were still hidden troops left, because it never said that the enemy was routed. So I knew I had to still be kind of wary about Macedon. But I'm gonna reorganize my army here. I'm gonna march towards this Germania SCIPII battle here. And Macedon's not doing anything right now, so I'm just going to leave that area of operation there. And if he wants to draw out his hidden units, he could. But I just want to take advantage of the Germania SCIPII fight because they're still engaged. So I can maybe even take both of them out at the same time.
Great gods be praised! The enemy general is killed! Fear makes
Somebody
a
lost
home in
a
our
general.
enemies' hearts.
Man, my video keeps freezing for some reason. There might be some lag with my commentary. Let's see how these guys are doing. The Armenians and the Romans. Look, they're so far away I can't even see their banners. But it looks like Thyki, who commands the BRUTII Romans, actually got the better of Armenia. Well, I know Armenia's army wasn't the greatest, but with those fully upgraded cataphracts, I think he should have just ripped apart this Primarian army of Thyki. I think he really mismanaged his cataphracts. I think this battle would have looked even cooler if it was snowing. Or maybe if it was hailing, that'd be even extra cooler. I wonder if hail would damage your troops any. Maybe like put dents in the armor. Excuse me, I have like hiccups right now. Alright, so look in the background. Germania is throwing its troops forward there. But it's kind of piecemeal. See that? See how only some of those troops are attacking and the rest are just kind of hanging back? But whatever, I still wanted to take advantage of both of those guys while they were distracted from taking too long. So I'm sending my troops towards this forested area. Like, they can see my troops coming, but with the trees in the way, it's going to obscure their vision a little bit. It's not foolproof, but it's going to make it harder to see me anyways. And yeah, I was just going to ignore the BRUTII player just because he's so far away. Like, I could have marched towards him, but he's just too far away. I just want to deal with these guys first. And if you look at the mini-map, you can see that Macedonian emblem, the black and orange arrow there. You see it on the mini-map on the bottom left? That's a hidden unit, my friend. So I was keeping an eye out on that. Oh, and look at this. Look at these berserkers. I was very disappointed in this guy because he did not go into berserk for the longest time. Look at that. He already lost 4 berserkers. And they're still not in berserk mode. There, finally. This attack could have been so much more effective had he kept his berserkers in Warcry way faster. I mean, he's still doing damage, but not as efficiently as could be. See, look, my video just paused again. I don't know why it's doing that. You're not going to see that, but I see it. There's an armored general unit there. But you can see my army is getting closer to this fight. And I will have no mercy on these guys if they're still fighting each other. So, zipping through the forest. Ooh, Morbilan 77 has left, and that was the Armenian player. So look, Thyki, who commanded this Primarian army, triumphed over the Armenian army. Like, I would not have lost that fight against that Primarian army if I had that Armenian setup. Like, quick in and out charges with fully upgraded cataphracts would have destroyed that army easily. That's me verifying that it was the Armenian faction that Morbilan 77 was commanding.
The enemy general flees. Press forward so that the spirit of his army is a
the Germanic army managed to rout SCIPII general. Very bloody for both sides though. But I still intend to clean house in this area anyways before moving on to the BRUTII. Those berserkers. Completely out of control right now. And look as they run towards those Roman troops. So yeah, I'm coming out of the forest. And now I'm just like looking for targets right now. So I'm setting up my army. And the SCIPII army, the SCIPII player sees me coming. So he wants to survive. So you're gonna see that his blue troops there that are very few remaining left on the map there. He's gonna try to hide them from me. Oh, those are nolonger's cav. But look at the SCIPII player. He sees that there's a fight coming. Oh wait, I'm gonna deal with this berserker unit first. Here I wanted to shoot those berserkers down first, but my archers weren't firing in time, so I just charged those berserkers. I lost a few horses from it though. But yeah, this is when the SCIPII player starts running his Roman troops away. See that? He's like, ooh, I'm gonna survive this, now that the SELEUCIDS are here. But I'm not gonna let him get away that easily. I'm gonna send in my companions to chase him down. See that? He's not getting away. And I have enough troops to deal with the German army. And then I see another blue unit running away. See, look in the very background. See it? I'm gonna send my other my other companions to take care of them too. I don't want blue to survive this. And just to show that I'm impartial to this battle, I'm gonna go for the Germans at the same time. Yeah, I figured my companions can deal with those Roman troops in a timely fashion, and then they can join the rest of my army in dealing with the Germanic horde. Well, it's not really a horde anymore, but it is still there. So, no longer sending his cav to chase down my companions. I don't think he realizes that my mission in that area is to take out the Romans. But as he sees my Seleucid army getting closer to his main body of troops, he's going to pull back his Germanic cav. He knows that he can't fight me without his companions being close by, or without his cav being close by. So that's me. I just took out that Roman army. I finished him off as he was trying to hide. So now I can deal with this Germanic threat. And I'm looking at the mini-map. I see the BRUTII are still there. And I see that the Macedonian hidden units are still there on the mini-map. And I wasn't sure how strong the hidden numbers were of Macedon, but I was keeping an eye out on them. So look at that lovely cav just kind of sitting there. So I'm going to pick a fight with GERMANIA's horse contingent. I'm going to peel off some companions to deal with that flanking maneuver by the Axemen. And I'm going to start wheeling into the Germanic backline. GERMANIA's phalanx crumbles. Enemy generals running away.
The enemy general is
And
slain, and now his men
the BRUTII
fear
are
us.
coming closer
It
to
is
me
time
now.
to
Look at the minimap. They're kind of inching up.
Praised. The enemy's hearts are
And that's
full of
me
fear,
destroying
and now they
what's left of
flee.
the Germanic army. So now I had to deal with the Primarian army of the BRUTII, that's the Thyki, and I also have to be wary of Macedon's hidden units back there. Dun, 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 dun. Even without the minimap there, I mean, I kind of knew he was still hiding units, but as I said, it never said his army completely routed when I beat his visible units back. And given his display of Macedonian troops, I knew he didn't spend all of his money. I mean, if he did spend his money, then I knew he was hiding a lot of units. And that's me just trying to get more experience from my companions. I don't think I get any though from chasing these archers down. Still, it's still fun to hunt them down. I was kind of bewildered by my companion's lack of ability to slay those chosen archers. Finally, they get them. Good job. Ah, there's some more. Those guys are cruising for a bruising. And they get no experience for that, but it was still fun. So that's me. I'm looking at the area where those hidden Macedonian units are, and they're around this area. That's why I'm zoomed in on this, on the video. I'm like, I don't see anything. So Bonbonhunter has left the game. He's already dead though, so that's why he left. He has no more troops. And this is me looking at the BRUTII army of Thyki, or Thyki. Thyki. I don't know how you say it. I'll say Thyki. Oh, I'm kind of tired. I was kind of amused at how many Primarian units there were in this free-for-all, though. When I looked at the Roman troops, I was wondering if they pre-planned that or what. It was cool though. And look at the mini-map. See all those Macedonian units coming? Dun, dun, dun. See, I still don't see it yet when I'm playing. I mean, I don't see it moving out of position. That was trying to reorganize my army here. But in a second, I'm gonna notice them coming. But they're coming fast, and there are quite a few blips on the mini-map. So I think it's right around here that I notice them. Yeah, there they are. See it? Lots of companions. No upgrades, but there's lots of them. But the companions do have a huge charge bonus, so they could cause a lot of damage, especially considering I have the Romans on the other side of me. So I'm going to turn back my army, try to deal with this threat first. There's like 6 companions coming. So yeah, I got the Romans back there, but I'm going to turn back and fight this threat first. It's kind of like the SCIPII plan. You concentrate your bulk on one side, and then turn back and slaughter the other side. So there go the companions, for the most part, getting overpowered. So Solstice here, he just got schlieffened. Still gotta mop this up though in the video. Mop, mop. And you can see the BRUTII are coming forward, see that on the minimap? And I see it too when I'm playing. But I want to take out those Macedonians. Yeah, I wasn't fooled by that at all. Dun, 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 dun. And it still says his army is not defeated yet. That's because there's another companion that I stopped routing. So I just want to destroy that threat once and for all. And I see the Romans coming, so I'm gonna bring my troops back a little bit. I'm even being shot by his archers right now.
The enemy show that
So finally, Macedon's army is routed, finally. So now I know they're gone. Completely off the battlefield. And there's a Roman Equite unit coming right at my archers. I see him. So I'm gonna race my my cav forward, my cataphracts. And he's gonna get the heck out of there. Not a pretty situation for him. So Solstice, who commanded the Macedonians, had left the game. Now it's just me and Thyki. Thyki. I don't know. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm waiting for my companions to get there. Like they were chasing down those Macedonian horses, and that's me looking how far they were. So I'm gonna race them towards those trees. Use the trees to obscure their movements. As I said, you can see them, but with the trees in the way, it's harder to see them. And here I'm gonna apply some pressure on the on Thyki's Equites there. I'm gonna launch my cataphracts forward. I don't really expect to catch them, but it's always nice to apply pressure anyways. So I know, like, even if he sees my guys late, he can get out there easily, but those are Equites, so he gets out of the way, but it's good to apply pressure whenever possible. So there's my companions riding through the forest of Scandinavia. Bump, bump. That guy's trying to melt the snow with his flaming missiles there. Bump, bump. They're accidentally highlighted an archer unit. I only meant to highlight the phalanx. Whatever, it was an easy correction. But yeah, I definitely want to push my infantry forward. In case he has any more Pila or javelins, I can minimize the damage from it. And of course I have the a huge cav superiority. So I definitely want to get my cav into this fight. Bump, bump. Look at that. That charge by my cataphracts ripped, or by my cataphracts ripped that infantry unit apart. That's why I was saying that the Armenian player should have easily taken down this army. He had fully upgraded cataphracts. Like, in and out charges would have destroyed this army of this Primarian BRUTII player. Then some good old-fashioned Hellenistic hammer and anvil strikes. And I write the customary good game, GG.
The enemy general is killed. Fear makes a home in our enemy's hearts.
And remember, it's last man standing, it's not scored resolution. So here I just have to be the last man standing. As you guys know, I like to play both last man standing and scored resolution. Thyki admits defeat. And we're gonna look at the results here. Yeah. So I got the most kills too. Very good game to everybody though. It was pretty fun. Everybody was nice. Wasn't any crappy comments like the last free-for-all I had. But yeah, good game to everybody here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.